Did you know that only about 1 in 4 tech leadership roles are held by women? And these female leaders often face significantly more criticism and public examination than men in the same positions. One executive is redefining this landscape while balancing life as a mother with perhaps the world's most famous tech visionary. The rapidly growing neurotechnology market, valued at billions of dollars, isn't just expanding, it's reshaping human potential itself. And at its cutting edge stands Shivon Zilis, Director of Operations at Neuralink, whose story challenges conventional wisdom about career advancement, technological innovation, and the integration of personal and professional identities. What can today's entrepreneurs learn from someone pioneering an industry that barely existed a decade ago while navigating unprecedented public attention? The answer might redefine your approach to business in ways you haven't considered. Shivon Zilis's professional journey. What separates extraordinary careers from ordinary ones in today's technology landscape? Shivon Zilis's career path shows us how strategic career choices pay off. Instead of taking the usual routes, Zilis became known as a thesis-oriented investor at Bloomberg Beta, where she focused on companies working with machine intelligence. This means she invested based on a strong belief about where technology was heading, not just following trends. By becoming an expert in this new field, she positioned herself precisely at the intersection of venture capital and artificial intelligence, long before most people recognized AI's inevitable importance. Zilis was named to Forbes' 30 Under 30 list for venture capital in 2015. Her degree from Yale University in economics and philosophy gave her knowledge in different areas, which was a smart choice. This mix of skills really helped her succeed in the cutting-edge tech world. Her approach demonstrates how entrepreneurs can create early competitive advantages by developing deep expertise in emerging sectors before they become mainstream. How does someone develop the foresight to position themselves at the intersection of emerging technologies before others recognize their potential? The true strategic genius in Zilis's career came when she transitioned from investor to operator. She joined OpenAI as an advisor in 2016, followed by operational roles at Tesla, working on autopilot and semiconductor initiatives from 2017 to 2019. This investor-to-operator path created a unique value proposition, understanding both the capital and technical sides of frontier technology. Entrepreneurs must learn this essential lesson. Making strategic career moves between related but different roles gives you valuable knowledge that others lack. Zilis didn't just collect random experience, she intentionally connected fields that normally operate separately. What's really eye-opening is how Zilis took lessons from completely different areas and used them in business leadership. Her background as a hockey goalie provided her with skills in observing the entire field of play and anticipating movements, abilities she later applied to analyzing startup ecosystems and founder behaviors. This transfer of perspectives from sports to business helped her identify opportunities that others overlooked. What unusual experiences from your life could give you special insights into new tech fields? The business insight is clear. In rapidly evolving markets, those who integrate knowledge from diverse fields gain distinct advantages in identifying opportunities others overlook. For entrepreneurs, this means your unusual background and different life experiences become powerful tools when applied strategically to nascent markets. These are newly forming markets still in their infancy, with enormous growth potential that most haven't yet recognized. As AI continues reshaping industries, how will you position yourself at the intersection of multiple domains to create unprecedented value? This cross-domain expertise is precisely what makes Zilis such a valuable asset to Neuralink, where she serves as Director of Operations and Special Projects. Her ability to bridge the worlds of venture capital, technology operations, and strategic thinking has been instrumental in guiding Neuralink's ambitious vision. With her leadership, the company has made big progress in creating cutting-edge brain-computer technology, getting the funding they need, and working through tough regulations in neurotechnology. Zilis's experience finding promising tech investments has helped her succeed at bringing groundbreaking brain technology to life. This shows how making smart career moves can create a huge positive impact. Neuralink's vision and technology. What if you could control computers with just your thoughts? Neuralink isn't just imagining this future, They're building it now. The company shows how forward-thinking businesses change entire industries by mixing grand visions with practical, doable first steps. Neuralink's innovative device features 1,024 electrodes across 64 ultra-thin threads implanted into the brain, enabling precise neural signal interpretation by an external device. But how does a company turn such a radical vision into reality? Under Zilis's leadership, Neuralink executes a laser-focused strategy by prioritizing medical applications, specifically empowering paralyzed individuals to regain independence. This demonstrates a critical business principle. Revolutionary technology requires concrete, achievable applications to gain traction. By January 2025, Neuralink successfully implanted devices in 3 human patients and announced plans to expand trials to include up to 30 additional participants by the end of the year. Can your business identify similarly powerful yet focused initial applications? The competitive landscape demonstrates essential differentiation strategies in high-stakes markets. Neuralink competes against BlackRock Neurotech, which pioneered human BCI implants in 2004, and Synchron, which developed an alternative vascular implantation method. In this high-stakes technological battleground, your company absolutely must secure definitive technical superiority to dominate the market. A critical strategy you need to apply in any industry where innovation determines winners and losers. Zilis's competitive strategy proves that creating category-defining products demands both superior technology and regulatory mastery. While Synchron was the first to secure FDA investigational device exemption for its stent road device in 2021, Neuralink has focused on developing advanced electrodes with higher data capture capabilities through significant investments. This shows that getting approval first isn't as important as creating better technology that others can't easily copy. Neuralink's capital strategy delivers urgent lessons for today's founders. The company secured over $650 million through strategic funding rounds, reaching an estimated $5 billion valuation in 2023, an increase of approximately 150% from its valuation 2 years earlier. The brain-computer interface, BCI market, is projected to grow to $3.7 billion by 2027, driven by advancements in healthcare and neurotechnology, and the doors closing fast for newcomers. If you're building game-changing hardware like this, you need to get big money right away to pay for all the research and testing before you can sell anything. Waiting even 6 to 12 months can mean missing critical market positioning opportunities. Here's the Neuralink principle that every entrepreneur must internalize. Before you change the world, change one person's world completely. Revolutionary technology requires concrete proof points with real humans before pursuing its ultimate vision. Neuralink demonstrates this perfectly. While their ultimate goal might be enhancing human cognition, they first focused on restoring basic functions for paralyzed individuals. This focused strategy translated ambitious ideas into measurable progress, including FDA approval for clinical trials and significant investor interest. The result? Over $650 million in capital raised to fund the development of technology aimed at redefining human-computer interaction over the next decade. Are you building your company with the Neuralink principle in mind? The clock is ticking. In today's accelerated innovation landscape, you must quickly demonstrate real-world impact before competitors or market conditions overtake your vision. The companies that will dominate tomorrow are being built with this principle today. Leadership challenges in frontier technology. When the FDA rejected Neuralink's first application, it wasn't just a setback. It was a masterclass in frontier technology leadership. What happens when your product has no regulatory roadmap to follow? Running companies that create brand new technology means navigating rules that don't yet exist for innovations never before seen. Neuralink faced this reality when the FDA, the government agency that evaluates medical device safety, initially rejected their application. The FDA identified specific concerns: battery safety risks, potential movement of electrodes in brain tissue, and extraction difficulties. Under Zilis's strategic leadership, Neuralink addressed these concerns through targeted redesign and rigorous testing, ultimately securing FDA approval to proceed. This regulatory journey illustrates a critical principle for entrepreneurs in frontier technologies. Planning for rules and regulations can't be something you think about later. It needs to be part of how you create your product from day one. Companies that integrate regulatory strategy early gain crucial time advantages in rapidly evolving markets. Beyond regulatory approval, operational excellence presents equally formidable challenges. FDA inspectors found problems at Neuralink's animal testing facilities, including incomplete documentation and procedural gaps. This scrutiny demonstrates why systematic organization becomes essential when developing technology that directly affects human safety. For business builders, the reality is clear. In high-risk innovation, strong quality systems aren't just boring paperwork. They're the launch pad that sends breakthrough ideas into reality. But what happens when the positions you need to fill barely exist in the job market? Recruiting specialized professionals for genuinely novel work presents the third major challenge in frontier technology. Neuralink requires experts in neuroscience, robotics, materials engineering, and various specialized fields to collaborate seamlessly. Zilis's background in venture capital has proven invaluable here. Her experience identifying promising investment opportunities translates directly to recognizing and attracting exceptional talent. It's like a talent treasure hunt. Finding amazing people for your team is just like finding hot new companies to invest in. You need to spot superstars before everyone else even knows they exist. The key strategic insight for every entrepreneur and founder is undeniable. Successful leadership requires balancing ambitious vision with meticulous regulatory planning and operational excellence. Planning for regulations must integrate into product development from inception, not as an afterthought. Implementing robust quality systems and maintaining comprehensive documentation provides more than compliance. It creates decisive competitive advantages. While competitors scramble to address regulatory concerns, forward-thinking companies maintain momentum toward market entry. Perhaps most importantly, companies pioneering entirely new product categories must build complete ecosystems around their innovations. How do you enter a market that doesn't yet exist? Neuralink has built its ecosystem by collaborating with neurosurgeons and establishing a clinical trial pipeline. However, evidence of engagement with patient advocacy organizations remains limited. This ecosystem-building approach reveals a fundamental truth. Pioneering companies must create their own market infrastructure rather than simply entering established markets. The companies that master this ecosystem development, alongside regulatory navigation and talent acquisition, ultimately define entirely new industries. Strategic personal brand management. In today's hyper-connected world, can anyone truly separate their professional and personal brands? Shivon Zilis' experience offers a masterclass in navigating this increasingly urgent challenge, one that every entrepreneur will face as their visibility grows. Most business leaders deal with some public attention, but Zilis faces heightened scrutiny as a top AI leader and mother to 3 children with Elon Musk, with their 4th child born in early 2025. Initially, Zilis retreated from the spotlight, closing her LinkedIn and Instagram accounts when media attention intensified. However, she adopted a more strategic approach by maintaining an active presence on X, formerly Twitter, where she selectively shares personal updates alongside professional content. This deliberate transition demonstrates how thoughtful public image management converts vulnerability into strength. For today's business leaders, Zilis's experience highlights a critical shift. The artificial wall between personal and professional identities is crumbling. Instead of fighting this inevitable convergence, successful entrepreneurs must act now to create an authentic narrative that integrates both dimensions coherently. This integration becomes especially vital for women in tech. Research indicates that female executives often face heightened scrutiny compared to their male counterparts, particularly when balancing high-profile partnerships or family responsibilities. Zilis manages her public image by emphasizing her professional achievements while selectively sharing aspects of her personal life that align with her authentic narrative. Zilis's public image appears effortless, but is the result of deliberate planning to align her personal and professional narratives. The real challenge isn't deciding if you should share personal stuff, but figuring out which personal details actually make your professional story stronger instead of weaker. For entrepreneurs balancing business growth with personal branding, Zilis exemplifies the importance of aligning authenticity with strategic goals. Every tweet, talk, and interview should support your main message. With people's short attention spans and more public watching, can you risk the damage to your reputation that comes from having different public and private identities? Remember, every natural-looking personal brand actually comes from careful planning, smart choices about what to share and what to keep private. Take charge of your online presence today by reviewing your social media for inconsistencies. Then build a powerful personal brand that grows your business by sharing content that reflects your authentic professional values. Future-focused strategy. What separates companies that merely innovate from those that fundamentally transform industries? The answer lies in market creation, a strategy Neuralink exemplifies through its dual-track approach under the guidance of its leadership team, including Shivon Zilis. Neuralink's dual-track approach provides the definitive blueprint for market creation over market disruption. The company establishes credibility by focusing on immediate medical applications for paralyzed patients while advancing its long-term vision of transformative human-AI integration. This isn't tomorrow's technology, it's happening now, with the first human trials already underway. While many businesses focus on improving existing solutions, some experts argue that creating entirely new possibilities often drives transformative success. In today's rapidly accelerating technological landscape, establishing new markets delivers exponentially greater returns than iterative improvement. How might your business create entirely new market categories rather than competing in established ones? Multidisciplinary advantage. Neuralink's most valuable strategic advantage comes from its multidisciplinary approach, combining expertise from multiple fields to solve complex problems that no single discipline could address alone. The company brings together neuroscience, robotics, material science, surgical procedures, and artificial intelligence, building a strong advantage that competitors can't easily copy by knowing just one field. This mix of knowledge helps solve tough problems that couldn't be fixed by any single area of expertise working alone. Zilis brings the perfect background to manage this mix of skills. Her education in economics and philosophy, plus her experience in venture capital and running companies, gives her exactly what Neuralink needs: someone who can connect different areas of knowledge into a clear vision for the future. As technology breaks down barriers between industries, leaders who can combine knowledge from different fields gain a real edge over competitors. Building teams that can bring together many kinds of expertise isn't just about day-to-day operations. It's a must-have strategy for staying ahead in the market long-term. To succeed in business, you need to connect your big future goals with the work you do today. Companies that have both a clear long-term vision and specific short-term plans help their teams make smart choices when things get tough. If you want to make a real difference as a business leader, finding this balance isn't just helpful, it's necessary. Don't wait until later to start this approach. Start now while market changes create chances for prepared companies to get ahead. Ask yourself, what mix of different skills does your company need to develop this quarter to create new markets, instead of just competing in ones that already exist? Shivon Zilis' Neuralink journey provides entrepreneurs with a blueprint for combining breakthrough technology, operational excellence, and personal branding. Her success comes from strategic positioning, smart technology investments, and cross-domain knowledge that benefits both individuals and organizations, skills that grow more valuable as technology advances. For future-focused founders, Zilis demonstrates 3 essentials. Build interdisciplinary expertise, think about rules while building your product, and align your personal story with your company's mission. What amazing new future are you trying to create? And how can these ideas help you find your way when you're doing something that hasn't been done before? If you've made it this far in the video, congratulations. You're already in the top 1% of entrepreneurs who have the dedication and courage to succeed. Most people don't invest the time to learn from others' journeys, but you're different. You're committed to building something extraordinary. If you found value in these insights, let us know by commenting "valuable content" or "learned something new" below. Your engagement helps more aspiring entrepreneurs discover these lessons. And don't forget to subscribe to Simple Storytellers for more strategic breakdowns of innovators who are shaping our future.